It was like little TV, but they mostly, I think, they do like this for the whole show.
Right, hanging out like LL.
Yeah.
That nigga on sue.
You see me talking like this.
You gonna be crooning the whole time like a 60s singer? Y'all boys ready?
Are we ready?
Nigga still don't give us no counting or nothing.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another flight with the Tuskegee Jokemen. This is Yusuf Ali.
This is Papp Johnson, and we are flying out of the world famous Comedy Store. We got a great show for you tonight.
Yeah.
The trade.
All right, I gotta hold the mic.
Yeah, oh yeah, we got mics this week. Oh man, this is getting stupid, people.
I was hoping for the shoulder, little collar, lapel, whatever the fuck they call it.
Word, because I actually told them we don't like those. So you want those?
Well, for next week.
Okay, folks, more adjustments in Flight 85.
Yeah, because then this way, like, you know, we gotta hold the mic and shit.
What's wrong with that? You're a professional, man. You gotta get used to holding the mic for longer than, 15 minutes.
Well, usually when you do podcasts, it's a mic in front of you or, attached to you or whatever, but we in this bitch. So, the people listening on Spotify and iTunes, they can't tell anyway, so they just hear it. They just hear amplification. They don't even know, so it's okay.
I'm sure it sounds better than this shit always peaking.
Yeah, man. We apologize for that last Spotify episode if it sound kind of, cloudy.
Yeah, niggas got excited. Niggas got real excited.
Yeah, but it's okay. From here on out, we're flying right. And we're working on intro music and segment music and all that shit. So
stay tuned to Flight 100 when we get that.
Yeah, we only 85 flights in, so we're still working shit out.
Yeah, but you know who did work some shit out?
What?
The Los Angeles Lakers. They finally made it.
Man, what about the week?
We gotta talk about our week.
We're gonna talk about the week. We gotta lead people into about the topics, man.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought we was getting ahead of the topics. Go ahead. Sorry, people at home listening and watching.
Like I was saying,
That's
the Los Browgeles Lakers
heard it here first.
finally made the deal. They got them bum ass niggas up out of here. We're gonna talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about OJ hitting Twitter. Oh my goodness.
They say he got like 160,000 followers in like a day or something.
Oh yeah, it's killer season, We got some concerning comic topics.
Yeah, a few handful.
We got some interviews. Apparently, mo niggas besides Juicy Smollett have beef with Terrence Howard.
Yeah.
We have to talk about Kawhi winning the chip against them bum ass niggas and shutting down Oracle.
Yeah, the season is over.
And since it is June,
the dynasty is over.
it's Pride Month.
It's still Pride Month?
Nigga, it's still the month. Like, we gonna show our pride by talking about the top albums and songs of the year so far.
Yeah, it's midway through the year as far as music releases go. So, mid-year wrap-up, review, rather, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and as always, Netflix and chill. So if you don't know, if this is your first time, this is the most uninformed informational show of all time. And as we always start, Yusuf, how was your week?
I actually did something this week. More than I did last week when you asked me that.
You always tell me that at first, and then you start chiming in and start remembering shit.
Yeah, because, I wrote down some shit. I was like, I'm going to write down what I did this week so I can remember what I did. And so, last Monday was just, we did this And then Tuesday, I went up on a mic, a first time. Some mic in Blue Ethiopia. And it was alright. It was in an art studio. It was free. You get 5 minutes. They had a stage. Yeah, you know. Only thing, it was kind of awkward to all the comics that's waiting to go up. They just kind of stand around. There's not too many places to sit. This is an art studio. But it was cool. You know, it was cool. I might go again. It's not gonna be a weekly thing or nothing like that, but it's an option on a Tuesday if I'm like, you know, shit else to do. Parking is a motherfucker on Fairfax. No matter which end of Fairfax you on, parking on Fairfax ain't shit, man. But I got lucky. And then the next day, went to Hollywood Hotel, which for nothing else is mic time. And, you know, I made the most of it. I had a good time, man. And Charles was there. I heard he ain't here to tell his part of the story, but I got there in the tail end. The last part, he said he learned a new language to do pussy jokes in another language.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, man, that's impressive.
The Moon Rocks is really opening up his third eye.
Yeah. And then we wrapped up the week last night with Comedy Host Show number 2.
Well, I heard it was sold out.
Yeah, this one it went the way she wanted to go. She did a rehearsal with the DJ dude, and he was overly nice. You know, he must have took his Xanax or whatever the fuck he needed to take to calm down and chill the fuck out. He was overly like accommodating, and it was cool. Everything was good. Like the music was loud. Everybody did good. Shout out to everybody on the show, Deron, Punky, and the rapping girl, Asia. Fuck, so ass man. She got these songs like she's talking about how much she hate babies. And then she got one, Booty Safari.
Oh yeah, Booty Safari go hard. Yeah, I fucks with her.
Yeah.
Booty Safari is the truth. Y'all should look her up. I don't know her name either.
It was just good, man. It was a good show, bro. And then I'm on the next one on the 28th. So.
Oh, that's what's up.
Which is also the last one. But yeah, so that was my week. I remember, man. There we go. I had something to talk about. Ah. Oh, wait. And the last thing that happened, a sour note. I had to spend another $250 in my car today.
Yo, man. I think it's about time that you just...
It was hoses this time. The bad hoses. But, you know, the car is old, so shit gonna happen. But it still start up, man. So, hey, man, as long as that bitch start up, I'm gonna keep driving it.
Do it really, man. Do it
start up. Every time. Like, other shit might go wrong once it's running, but that bitch start up, I tell you that.
Well,
Cause I just spent $300 on the fucking starter thing. So if motherfucker better start up $300 later.
You realize that you, at this point in time, could just be saving up to get you a new weak-ass car.
I'm saving up to get me another, like, as soon as I get me maybe 45 spare $100, then I'm gonna go ahead and go get me something.
This is gonna be interesting, folks.
Yeah, man.
I promise you.
Give me a little Camry or something.
Mazda Miata.
Yeah, a little runner, little something give me back and forth. Don't take too much gas.
I
want to
promise you.
You know how much
that your car will get towed
Prius go
before then.
Oh well,
without a doubt.
If my car get towed before that, and then the pressure, then I gotta go and get a car note. I don't want to go put $2,000 down on something. I just want to spend $4,500 and drive off, man. So we'll see.
Well, I'm gonna knock on wood for you, but
yeah, man.
From the sound.
Shout out to the police for not fucking with me this week or last. I'm having a good June, man. They ain't fuck with me all month, actually.
Pride Month. I told you.
Hey, man, well, they looking out, man. Whatever it takes. What's next month? Do the trainees get a month?
Nah, it's June. Nah, Juneteenth is in Pride Month too, huh? Juneteenth is actually coming up.
Okay.
Juneteenth is actually like Wednesday.
Hell yeah, that's the 19th.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I gotta pay a ticket by the 20th. That's a good reminder, man. Black shit, pay ticket. There you go.
Yeah.
It's only $20.
Is you gonna pay it?
Yeah, I'm going to
Mm-hmm. No, tune in next week when Yusuf has not paid that ticket.
That's it, man. There you go. That's the final. That's it. That's my week. How was your week?
My weekend was pretty good. My weekend was really good. I got a lot of pressure on me right now. I gotta get this passport to get to Nigeria. Turns out it's way harder to get into that country than I had assumed.
And it's hard to get out.
Oh, is it?
You probably can just leave.
I'm gonna definitely get the fuck up out of there after a few days. I like the States. I think I got a chance to be mega rich. I definitely don't want to meet no Nigerian prince nigga, and then he living on my couch. I hear that's how that goes.
And when you going?
August.
Oh yeah, you got time.
Early August. Nah, no, nigga, I'm telling you, they like you gotta do that shit like ASAP.
To get the passport ASAP.
I'm telling you, it's like Wakanda, nigga.
When the price go up or something?
No, it's just a time. It's a time constraint, like nigga.
Oh.
You know, you
How
gotta
long
talk.
it take to get?
Nigga, they say as soon as possible. That's usually not a good sign.
Damn.
Yeah. So that happened, but then I did the game on tournament Fortnite. Played Fortnite. It's actually a fun game.
Fortnite. I've seen people play it, but I never.
It's actually fun. It's stupid as shit. Like it's definitely made by
I
a
can
nigga
see
on
how
Molly.
it's fun.
Yeah, you just build and shoot shit.
Yeah, build and shoot.
You
That's
know.
the name of the game.
Yeah, make a creative player look stupid.
And dance.
Yeah, that's
Build, shoot, dance.
You ain't doing nothing better with your life, I guess.
I'm thinking about getting some old video game system.
Why?
Cause that's when I was good at games. So I want to just go back to that, like the original Xbox.
Some tell me you wasn't as good as you think.
I was good at Xbox. It's Xbox 360 when I got shitty. Regular Xbox?
It sound like you weak at video games.
Yeah, man, my video game days is behind me, man.
Obviously, leave them there,
But
please.
I get old Xbox. I get Midnight Club. That's it. I just want to play Midnight Club.
That mean you gotta keep them discs all clean and shit. You don't even know how to take care of this.
Oh man, it's easy. They got the case. They got the little wipes. Little
You got any CDs still?
I found me a record store. They still got record stores.
See, you don't know none of this.
Go buy me some CD wipes. And keep them bitches clean. Get a little spray.
Nah, I'm not fucking with that. I went to the Sparks game. They lost though.
Yeah, I saw the stories, man. That was dope.
Yeah, them niggas got really weak right at the very end.
Hey man, it's a pretty girl to play for the Lynx.
It's a lot of
And I thought about it. I was like, yeah, because like everybody play basketball now. It ain't just like for the ugly girls. You know, like in the gym, that was the only way ugly girls back in the day would get any attention. Because the pretty girls, they didn't have to play sports. They was the pretty girls.
Well, you from Cleveland, so
Yeah,
I don't imagine there's too
In
many
Cleveland,
pretty
in
girls
Cleveland, that's how it was. Yeah,
in the city. Period.
So that the pretty girls knew that it wasn't. It was they it was rare. So one too many.
Yeah, ain't no reason to play basketball.
And so now they all do, just for fun, man. That's cool. Shout out to the pretty girls that play basketball.
Oh yeah. Oh, shouts out to Sweetfin. Y'all pokey is delicious. With that being said, let's get into this shit, man.
Hell. Now we can talk about your homeboy, the Brow. You excited?
I'm elated, man. I'm elated. We also got a Laker fan in the building. We got Billy Dennis.
Yeah, let's bring some people in here, man.
He claims to be a world-renowned diehard Laker fan. He talks to me every day about this. He don't know what he's talking about, so this is why he's on the show right now. Billy, come on in.
Come in. All right. That's good.
Oh yeah, and we have pseudo bandwagon Warrior fan, the Honorable Anyi Malik.
Hey, that's kind of a trash introduction you gave me, man. Like pseudo bandwagon. Like, you know, I really haven't fucked with any other team as my team except the Warriors, only because they've been in Oakland. They're about to leave Oakland, so now I don't know. But you know, my uncle worked on the stadium, on the new stadium, and he from San Francisco. My people are from San Francisco too, so I mean, I keep it bad. Yeah, I keep it bad.
It's just the ocean away.
Yeah, it's just the ocean.
It's just the ocean away, you know.
Well, it's kind of the same now. The way Oakland and San Francisco. I mean, you know, the way they doing digital shit. You know, that was bound to happen. The whole shit is digital now, anyway. So whoever was gonna come through with the digital stadium, and you know, Oakland wasn't gonna cash out on the digital stadium. But you know, Frisco, they do that. That's easy.
So they're moving there. It's not like when the Browns moved.
That shit finna be looking hypo. That shit's
it hurts just the same.
It's the same hurt.
Nigga, I mean, the BART train's still gonna cost you like $10, $12 to get over to San Francisco.
I might go out there just to drive, lift, or do some shit. Get stacks.
Well,
just
that was big news actually for a second until this shit happened. Now everybody just want to talk about LeBron. I saw some shit on Facebook a few times. And, you know, usually I'm not gonna comment on people's posts because I don't want to be in the thread.
Yeah, we remember the lesson you learned.
I just make my own posts when I see something trending or I see a popular opinion. So everybody like, LeBron needs everybody. He got all this help with now he on the super team. Now Kevin Durant. He just like Kevin Durant, and it's like, come on, man, you're an old dude that's gonna be mostly a facilitator, and he got one All-Star. How's he on the super team? Just relax, man. I'm not a Lakers fan, still a LeBron fan, but not like when he was with the Cavs, LeBron fan.
I feel like everybody, you know.
So I'm just like I'm a LeBron fan in the sense where I don't want to see him be shitty. But if they don't win, I'm not gonna be like affected emotionally like I would when he played.
Shouts out, man.
Yeah, because Cleveland is really weak. So
I will say if the Lakers get, I'll stick to my word. If the Lakers get Kyrie, then I will call them we. I'll say we when I'm talking about the Lakers instead of just saying the Lakers. But they gotta get Kyrie first.
Well, get ready to not say that shit.
Okay, well, that's the only way. Everybody talking about what if they get Kemba? No, I don't care about Kemba. I don't care about if they get Kyrie Irving. Then I'll give me a Lakers hat.
Shouts out, man. The NBA being it just ended. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't over.
Right. No, that's so tight. Like the next season.
365.
And it's just man, shouts out to the NBA.
I saw them say this is the best teammate he ever had.
They're like, he's already like, what they doing in the offices though.
Yeah, that's easy.
Better than Dwayne Wade in his prime?
Because it wasn't D Wade in his prime.
Yeah.
What you talking about? D Wade in his prime is like,
That's
that second championship.
But he was only in his third year.
Or his
Injuries
first.
was hitting him though at that time.
Like prime D Wade, I don't think he won a championship, but he was like
That was
fucking
06,
awesome.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like his third year. That's not his prime.
Shit. That
He's still a
nigga.
young man.
He played like 3 years of college ball.
But
Yeah.
he's still a young man in his third season.
I feel you, but I think after that, we saw him be able to lift the team to a championship. And that's what I would say would be your prime is when you able to
So
he
when
went
when they
berserk,
went and
like
lost-
unstoppable.
Yeah, he averaged 30
When they went and lost in 2010, and
Stupid.
D-Wade was 7 years in, how old was he? About what? 20 what? Or 30 even, maybe?
But remember, he packed on weight. He had bad knees. He played like Iverson, so he was beat up.
Yeah, he had bad knees.
In 2010, by 2010?
Bruh, remember what they said? The reason why they lost that first year is because LeBron deferred. He deferred to D Wade, and D Wade could not do it anymore.
Yeah.
And then the next year it was like, oh, this Bron.
So I guess my question is,
Pretty much.
prime D Wade or prime Anthony Davis?
Prime Anthony Davis all day.
Yeah, damn.
As much as I like D Wade and I know how raw D Wade is,
That's tough.
It's not.
Anthony Davis is a defensive player of the year and MVP
Third place finisher.
candidate.
And he's 6'10".
Perennial.
And he's 6'10".
Perennial. Like you can find some niggas to guard D Wade. It's gonna be real difficult to guard Anthony Davis.
That's
you
the
can't guard him.
difference, I guess. That height. That's the difference.
We talking about a more physical Kevin Durant.
That's the difference.
Supposedly, as we say, potential
But I know
because
I
he
used
could
to watch-
shoot.
I used to watch D Wade and say, that's a little Kobe. That's Kobe 1B.
But the nigga can't shoot.
I guess I would if it
D-Wade
came down
wrong.
to them two, I would have to go with Anthony Davis too. But damn, man, I know I'm a dude that I hate to admit that. Man, this one dude back when it's probably 03, 04 when LeBron and him used to go at it, good games, 40-point apiece games. We used to argue at the barbershop all the time. He used to swear Dwayne Wade was the best player in the league, better than everybody, better than the best two guard ever. Like he used to argue for Dwayne Wade like I never heard nobody argue before. And it was, so I know that if he was to hear this, he'd be sorry.
He
Like, fuck
drunk.
Anthony Davis.
That nigga drunk. That nigga
Yeah,
drunk.
he was from Cincinnati, so it wasn't like he had no like emotion. I mean, no ties to Marquette or. I don't know why he was so into Dwayne Wade.
He probably saw D Wade hoop in real life one time.
That
And
might
was
have
like,
been what it was.
yo, nah, I'm telling you, he could do so much more. He could do so much more.
D-Wade definitely top 5 two guard though.
I'm interested though. I'm interested to see what the Lakers do with Anthony Davis and whatever else.
Top 5.
Whatever else it's
Top
still
five.
free agency. It's still gonna happen. It's still.
Jordan,
They got rid of their draft pick, right? So they ain't got that forward no more.
Kobe,
I put Wade at that third.
Iverson.
What?
I take Wade over Iverson.
What y'all talking about? What I'm walking
I
on?
ain't taking nigga.
That's
Iverson.
easy money.
He said top 5 two guard.
Who? Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would give him that.
So is he at 5?
Probably.
Okay.
He probably snuck in at 5.
4 or 5, depending on who you talk to.
Because I just said Jordan, Kobe, Iverson.
I mean, if you want to go to players now, too, you could put Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi.
Nah, Kawhi. I would put Kawhi. Kawhi is a GOAT now.
Yeah,
I don't give no
3.
fuck with you. And that's what my issue is like. Would you say he's a small forward?
Dwayne Wade?
No, Kawhi.
I like
Yeah,
a
he's
2 to
definitely
1.
a 3.
But
Okay.
he is a 3
He
though.
guard 3.
Why? Because he's tall?
I
He's
can't.
6'7".
No, he's a defensive player of the year. He can guard at all positions. He's a bucket too, man.
He like 6'8".
I think he's listed as small forward though. I don't know.
Yeah, he a 3 because
Wait,
he
so
matched up
we
with
still gotta
LeBron.
come up with a number 4 shooter.
They don't play position basketball
I
like
guess
that
it's D
anymore.
Wade then, cause I'm trying to think of other niggas.
Jerry West.
George Gervin.
Nah, that was a small forward for
Yeah, he
sure.
definitely was a 3.
I thought he was a 4.
Nah, that nigga's dumbass skinny.
Damn.
It could have been.
Larry Legend. He was a small forward.
Small forward.
Hook Mitchell. It could have been Hook Mitchell. If he would have made it to the league.
Too
Alright,
bad
so,
for crack.
Before we get carried away on that shit. Some shit happened with the championship. The fucking the Raptors. Raptors won the
Save
championship.
that for the sports. I was just saying that our Lakers gonna win the chip next season now.
Oh.
Absolutely.
As you can see,
We'll get to sports.
Absolutely.
Yusuf is completely loaded.
I just thought we was on a sports tangent. We get talking about all-time shooting guards and shit. I just thought we was on.
You should have heard that.
Well, Vegas did say that the Lakers are favored to win the championship next year.
Say that's what Jalen Rose said.
Yeah. Some people say that the Pelicans did
Not
well
Jalen.
in the trade.
Shannon, not Jalen. Shannon.
So before we get out of this topic, who do you think won the trade? Because the Lakers only got one person, and Pelicans got potentially what, like 6
Okay,
niggas?
well, compared to the little bit I saw from the those particular players, I would say the Lakers won the deal.
Yeah. Lakers kept Kuzma out the deal.
Right, they kept Kuzma. That was major, and I don't see what the big deal is. Me personally, I don't know. Maybe I ain't looked enough, but I don't see what the big deal is with Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. Like you say, he played
Half his life.
basically half his career.
I miss you, Lonzo. I'm
And
hurt.
Josh Hart was on the bench anyway, so
And he was also hurt too.
yeah. So yeah.
I feel sad for Brandon Ingram because I was his body double, so that means I won't be getting that work anymore because that nigga gonna lose all his endorsements. But it was good while it lasted, Bi. And we always know that you was ready to punch any nigga for the set. So
Hell yeah.
you will always be a Laker in our hearts.
Man. He threw down.
Yeah, you was ready to ride with Rondo on any of them niggas for Brian.
And he got reach.
But yeah, it's obvious that the Lakers won this trade because they got a perennial Olympian and
And
all
he
NBA player.
should be able to attract other free agents, even
Well, they still got
with a
cap
aging
space.
LeBron.
And it was funny, people was like, oh, they don't got no cap. It's like, they can still get rid of fucking Lance Stevenson and all them other niggas. Like, anybody could get cut, like, easy.
All right, so we're gonna stay with sports a little bit, kind of sports-ish. Part sports, part pop culture, part
Part horror film.
Yeah, part slash film.
Gore.
Slasher movies.
Gore.
Anyway, those. OJ, motherfuckers didn't announce. I couldn't find out it was the 25th anniversary of the murder.
I don't think you should ever have an anniversary of a murder.
Well,
We do it.
that's what it is, and that's the or there's no such thing as coincidence, but that's the coincidence that that's the day he announced that he wanted to get on Twitter. So that's the day he wanted to take questions and see what the people deal with the people directly instead of just
What's that one legal term?
statute of limitations.
Yeah. When
it's
time is run out.
See, they can't do double jeopardy. They can't
Yeah, so
charge him twice for the same crime. That's why he wrote the book and did all that other shit.
He said he coming for the haters though.
Or Ghost wrote the book.
He gotta watch how he talk, man. That's all we ask from you, OJ. Watch how you phrase these words together, man.
Sell the score.
You can't tell people shit like that. You got a reputation,
I
juice.
don't get you yet.
This is an interesting time though because
because
this social media shit is
sound like a
crazy.
fucking villain.
As far as being able to reach out and contact people, like it used to be writing letters to celebrities and hoping to see them in the street. Maybe you might be able to exchange a word or two at the grocery store. Now you can fully unload whatever you want until they block you, of course.
Hey,
Whatever you want to say to the murderers. And how many murderers can talk to? Man, I wish
Listen,
Jeffrey Dahmer had
I want
Twitter.
to say though on some
Instagram. I want to see Jeffrey Dahmer's Instagram.
like on some G shit, on some G shit
Have
for
eat
brothers,
asses
for
and shit
brothers
like
though. I will say though,
I go to play.
OJ he do like he looking very healthy though for a brother his age though. I kind of hope that I could be of that caliber. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the black really don't crack me.
Well, he rich.
He was a world-renowned athlete, you know.
Yeah, he's still
But you're right, because he did go
He
to
was
jail.
old back then. He was like
and
in
then
his
he got out.
30s, 40s or some shit back then.
He back healthy. He
Nah,
was
Stayed
healthy.
fit in jail, just like how Michael Vick came out of jail, you know, football ready.
Nah. Look, the OJ is like 70 years old, nigga.
Yeah, he looking.
But he
good for
still was an
70,
athlete.
You know what I'm saying? He's like,
Still with the feet, still
you
with the
know what I
money.
mean?
He went to jail
still
as an
posted up,
athlete.
kicking and shit.
How old was he when he went to jail? In his 40s?
Nah, nigga.
50s?
Nigga, when he supposedly,
Crazy.
Yeah,
when he had to get off, the nigga was like 40 something.
OJ, how's OJ kicking it? Like, wow, man.
That's what you don't realize. Like, OJ was already like,
He was like 50 when he went to jail?
he was already done and retired. He was a figure.
Old, man.
Well, he looked good.
He probably
Going
lifted up
in
in here.
because
He
what
probably
he
getting
said,
them weights.
he was a
like,
millionaire
spot me
athlete,
young
so
G.
he gonna...
And yeah, he was putting probably money on everybody's books.
He was sparring with niggas.
Just that was paid
Gotta
up.
keep your hands quick.
Did y'all follow him?
Who?
OJ.
Oh,
Uh,
man. He gotta follow me for me to follow
Nah,
him.
but I'm
Follow
gonna keep him
me,
in
I'll
my
follow him.
search bar.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna keep tabs on him. I'm not gonna let Juice just, you know.
And
You gotta know where he at all times.
Turn your location on the OJ.
Just
Keep your notifications on for OJ.
imagine you on Twitter, or you just like at the house or out doing
OJ
something,
is nearby.
and you get a notification that OJ just blocked you.
hey man, that's good though, because if he blocks you, that means he ain't gonna get to you.
Nah. That means he got a real issue with you.
He's coming.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that is not that.
My grandfather.
0 dark 30 on you is not. It's not what you want with the juice.
Don't do it,
My
OJ.
grandfather was a O.J. Simpson math teacher at Balboa. He's in San Francisco, for real.
Yeah, and Juice is from
Which is
the slum.
This is some shit. That's some shit my folks used to like to talk about. But I'll be like, well, he ain't known for
That's
math.
why
So.
I'm looking forward to OJ hashtags of his tweets.
Yes.
OJ retweets, like the shit he gonna be retweeting and posting, like the pictures that he gonna be sharing, like what turns OJ on. Like, what do OJ want his followers to know about him? Like,
He better trump it up.
He always gonna be at a golf course, so it seems
gonna be
like he's always
hashtagging,
golfing.
like, Casey Anthony, all this kind of stuff.
OJ just gonna be weighing in on
It's
current events.
Yeah.
Casey Anthony on Twitter and shit.
No,
That's kinda
she's
crazy,
gonna
though,
get on it,
think about it.
'cause they down, they in the same, they both got a murder, so they down.
Zimmerman wish he could. do
Like
some
I
shit.
will
Zimmerman
always
got
say,
kicked off Bumble or some shit.
I've
He got
never
kicked off
seen-
Tinder.
I've never seen a case where all the evidence was tampered with and a nigga did the shit.
OJ ain't gonna have no problem on Bumble.
That's all I'm saying.
He don't even
yeah.
gotta, he don't even gotta lie. He could just.
OJ getting on Bumble? OJ got the face card.
And if you want to fuck with, because he can't get on Tinder, but if he go on Bumble, you get on Bumble, that means they
Why
want to
can't
fuck
get on
with him.
Tinder?
Because they ain't no, they ain't gonna swipe. He gonna swipe. But
Why ain't we swipe on Tinder?
He gonna swipe. He gonna swipe his ass off.
But you know, chicks ain't gonna. They gonna make.
But on Bumble, they gotta pick
They're
him.
not
So
gonna make the first move.
if they want to fuck with him, then that's how he know that
they regular move. Never
they
mind.
dangerous. They living life dangerous. They risk takers.
They swipe to the left, right there on
That's the
purpose.
kind of broad that OJ like, risk takers. You know, Bumble.
Well, OJ being on Twitter confirms that he does
He
use
look like-
he uses devices.
Oh, he on all
and
that
apps.
shit. Instagram,
So what do you think is his-
Snapchat?
What do you think is his favorite app though?
The little knife. Oh, wait, that's his favorite emoji.
Fruit
What's
Ninja?
his favorite app?
Fruit Ninja for sure.
I see the Bay Area in him.
Town business.
Yeah. I see the Frisco players' hand movement.
Like, all right, you nigga better stop
Clean
playing
up,
with me.
right?
Better stop fucking with me now.
Y'all
He
got
follow all the stain removers.
What?
All the stain remover apps.
Yo, does he got a Facebook? What the fuck?
Nah, that
That's
nigga
his
just a
He's
cold
up
killer.
to Facebook.
He's up to 700,000 followers.
That's
Oh
crazy.
wow.
What you mean that's crazy, man?
It's not crazy,
That's
but it's
light work.
crazy.
He's just an icon living.
He is a celebrity. He was one of the first like social media celebrities before social media because everybody watched that chase. It was like if social media was out, man, that'd been on Facebook Live.
I'm mad that
Everybody
we keep
been watching.
acting like this nigga wasn't the greatest football player white people had ever seen.
Oh,
in their
he was a
lives.
really good football player too. That's a past life. I'm talking about his murderous life.
Oh god.
His new life.
But I guarantee that's just 700,000 football fans.
That's crazy.
At least 100,000 of those are like those people that listen to crime podcasts.
Ground control. Can we just play some of O.J. Simpson's highlights?
Like those people that like
Media
to
journalists.
listen to horror stories and like those type of people that's fascinated with it. People that go to the Museum of Death more than once.
Man.
Like I did that once. I went once. You gotta go once.
Nah, I ain't been there not once. I've never.
If you got like a season pass, you the type of person that's gonna follow OJ on Twitter. Not to even fuck with him, to admire him.
So they get like.
Oh, they offer
dead
season
niggas?
pass
They got
because
season pass.
it's $16. It's $16 to go to one time. So they be like, you get the season pass. Like, who want to come back? Who needs to come back to this?
You
more
gonna have
than
some
once?
new cadavers up in a month.
Oh, we got some new.
I ain't gonna lie, OJ was getting off.
Look at it, Joseph.
We about to add a rap tour.
It's fucked up because like social, they call that shit bullying. Like you can bully on social media. That's a thing now.
OJ.
Can you imagine having OJ bullying you on social media? A pure murderer.
Watch as he dodges and ducks, breaks tackles, outrunning everybody, leaving bloodshed
He had the first 2,000
and
yard
bodies.
season. And he
And
wore
his
32
weight.
because of Jim Brown. OJ was a motherfucker, man. And then, you know, killed a couple people.
I ain't gonna lie, he was getting off on defenses. Them cuts was crucial.
Ooh, Juice Man. Juice Man.
All right, let's get into
Juice
some
Man get paid.
We're gonna stay tuned on OJ, see if, you know, like I say, if you say something crazy, somebody, maybe a family, maybe one of the Goldman family, get into a Twitter beef with him or some shit like that. We had something to talk about.
Oh yeah, you know people gonna have to post OJ's DM slides. You gonna that's gonna be
Oh yeah, a lot of screenshots is coming from
yeah.
OJ.
It's like
And
how
he don't know about screenshots. He don't even know that's a thing.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
Get your head up,
A
OJ.
whole lot of reckless DMs gonna be screenshotted.
we hear he don't take no for an answer. So.
All right, this week
You slaying them.
concerning comedians.
Never mind.
Got a couple topics to get to. First, I didn't see the Tim Allen interview, but tell me what happened in this Tim Allen interview.
Tim Allen, I don't know if y'all
America's
know this.
favorite cokehead.
He on coke?
He used to be.
I mean, that makes sense.
That's why he got caught.
Two-man Taylor.
That's why he went to jail the first time.
He was on Sawdust.
Mm-hmm.
Man, him and Al Borland. That's why we never saw his neighbor. That was his plug. Now this shit makes sense.
Oh, it makes sense.
Shit.
It makes so much sense. But Tim Allen, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but recently he's been demanding to say nigga on stage.
That's what coke do.
Yeah.
Make it grave.
I mean, who is he demanding?
But then this interview,
Who are his demands towards?
probably to niggas. And then this interview happened during the Toy Story presser, where this black guy asked Tom Hanks from Oakland and Tim Allen a spades question, and
Oh, they probably got different ideas of the word spade.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Tim Allen completely checked out. Like he looked lost in the sauce, for real. Tom Hanks, he knew what the fuck he was talking about, but Tim Allen was just like, Woo! Like somebody brought him to the family function, and he did not know it was gonna be like this.
So he probably don't have a lot of black comic friends.
Probably.
Yeah.
When have you ever seen him with a black person?
Just saying, like, if that's probably why he never played spades. He never went to like a black comics party.
I hear you,
And they was playing spades.
but Tom Hanks just called it whisk.
Being whist is different.
I mean, it's still cards is cards, man. White people play cards. Like that's just that's
I have learned some dope.
old maid.
What was that card game? It was a game you used to have to punch somebody or slap their hand. Some weird.
Hot hands.
Yeah, some shit like that. I've learned in camp, and I learned a couple of card tricks in camp. You're right. You're right. There's some card playing.
There ain't gonna be no physical card games over this.
Yeah, it was something.
Unless we playing X-Men and you think you Gambit or something, nigga.
Something, man. You had to do something. Oh, some shit called Four Kings. You ever heard of that? Or King's Corners, or some shit with Four Kings. I don't know, man. I forgot. The weed done killed all that shit.
Where you say you wanted to say it, nigga?
Oh yeah.
Where he say that?
On stage. It's an interview. He's been demanded. It's documented. You know, ground control. I hear him eating chips right now, so I think we're gonna be.
Actually, I was just typing up the video, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry, everybody on there tonight.
Why you want to say niggas?
Everybody ain't on that. It's just y'all.
Why not? I'd be hurt if I couldn't say nigga.
He one of them type of dudes that is dead a black girl.
It's a lot of people punching.
I mean,
Oh, that's the
you know
video.
what I'm
That's
saying?
why you want to say it.
Yeah.
That's like 15-20% more punchlines.
He trying to open the floodgates up for Neil Brennan. I see you.
Dean.
He trying to pave the way.
Nigga, Paula
Like you can
Dean.
just
That
say
was
it,
a while
so you
ago.
can just be like, nigga, and then people will laugh. What do you say?
He can say nigga. Ain't no niggas around him. He can do whatever the fuck he want. Ain't nobody gonna stop. Now if he on the media talking about some niggas and shit, they gonna take his ABC show.
Well,
or whatever
yeah.
network he on.
Buzz Lightyear saying nigga without pass is gonna look that's gonna fuck up the franchise.
Yeah.
I don't know. They
Yeah, he might take an L for that.
Everybody gonna take it.
Or they
They
added
will get him out of there.
either that or they add a new phrase to the pull string down.
They will get him out of there. Don't go over tell that dude. You can't do what Roseanne did.
New
Oh
special
no, okay,
edition
yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
I will cancel all that shit. Fuck you, Toy Story.
To infinity and beyond,
Don't even be
nigga.
watching that shit. Yo, you stupid. Hey, yo, no.
Yeah, I get that dog.
This show, this little YouTube channel I was talking about last week. I mentioned last week concerning comedians. It's pretty good if you want to just watch, interviews with comics. So this week is on it's Comedy Hype's YouTube channel. By the way, shout out. I don't know why I'm shouting them out because they don't know who I am, but they don't know who we are. They don't give a fuck about us, not yet, but they will. And then the shout out all makes sense. But they interviewed CP, a friend of. I would say a friend of the show, but he never been on the show. Yes, he has.
Yes, he has been on the
He
show.
been on the show. Friend of the show, friend to the store, homeboy. CP was on there talking about his experience on Empire, which personally I didn't catch. I don't watch Empire.
Me either, and I'm
My
an
niece
avid.
was my little cousin was on it, and I still didn't watch it. I just don't watch Empire. So
I'm an avid Empire watcher.
Seen a scene or something like that?
We really don't know. My favorite thing about this interview is that I was like, why is this nigga looking up at a nigga like you doing an interrogation?
Yeah, it was like, was he standing over him?
Like they locked this nigga in a room and just like, tell us about Empire, nigga.
Is he sitting on a crate?
It's like, yeah, because the camera right there, but it's like, who?
That
Is it a
a
nigga
weird-
sitting on a ladder or
I didn't even
something?
think about that. That is a very weird interview angle. They didn't think about that either, obviously. That's crazy. Everybody else. But it's a lot of them, like
He's talking to him from above.
Naeem Lynn's
Yeah, I'm like, where's this nigga sit? Is he like on a bunk bed or something?
Naeem Lynn or somebody else interview, they kind of looking like off. like, what's he trying to do? Like, he trying to be the anti-Vlad. Like, I'm gonna make sure they looking up or something.
It was just like that shit was.
But anyway, what he was talking about was, I guess Terrence Howard told him he was having a good time, in between takes, making people laugh, clowning with Gabby Sidibe about her weight and her heels, and everybody laughing. Apparently Snoop was there. And he said Terrence Howard told him, to shut the fuck up. In so many words.
With all that funny shit, man.
Yeah, like, man, come on, man.
man.
You don't nobody want to hear that shit. And then he said the next day, he was the one making all the jokes and laughing and all this shit. And then he came to apologize to him. So that was weird.
I'm sorry, man. I didn't know making jokes was so funny. Man.
You unlocked inside of me what I thought I forgot, man.
Nigga, we don't talk about
I felt like I was being too hard on you, man, like you was one of my gay sons or something.
You took me back to a part of me that wasn't so cold.
Man.
They didn't want to talk about how he ended up leaving the show because the show shoots in Chicago, and I guess he told his agent, he told them that, I'm in LA, so they would have him come in after he bought the ticket, and he said he had bought the $700 ticket. He got to the airport, they told him never mind. He said one time he flew there, they told him, we don't need you, never mind. Then he said it was the third time, and then he just said he quit because of all the shit else wrapped up that he didn't like between the back and forth flying, and then the wardrobe, and his father thought he was gay. So he was like, man.
Damn, he just told it all.
All that shit, he was like, man,
From above, too. From the top. I'm saying,
I'm telling you.
I guess you gotta have a line, man. You gotta have a line. And the line, he was up to here with that shit, man. He was like, look, man.
Stay strong, brother.
He said I was seeing shit I didn't want to see. He compared it to being in a room full of like Christian type of people, and you just started watching porn. He's like, you don't want to see that. That's not for them. I don't want to be around that right now. He like, and that's how that shit was, man. So it's like, he like, man, I don't give a fuck. I made some money, so man, I ain't gonna fuck about that shit. So I felt him on that, man. He kept his integrity.
You already got the
man.
credit.
Yeah,
You only need to appear once, nigga.
And they even told him, like, we gonna pay you, but we don't need you for the day. And so he's like, he's like, fuck it, then. That shit just.
That's dope.
So it's like, he made his money. He was tired of seeing the way he said dudes kiss dudes. He was tired of seeing that shit, man. You got to fuck up out of here. But you gotta, I guess, when you're dealing with Lee Daniels,
He wasn't fucking with
it's
Pride
gonna
Month.
be dudes kissing dudes, man. So I mean, that's in Hollywood. You gotta know it's gonna be some dudes kissing dudes on that set. I guess I don't know.
Man.
When they was in Chicago, I guess that's what made him think that.
So I get my parachute and then get my.
Oh yeah, dudes kiss dudes in Chicago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure dudes kiss dudes everywhere.
And they might shoot you before or after, but you gonna get kissed. You looking for some kissing?
Mwah, nigga.
Oh, you gonna get kissed in Chicago?
That's your thing. That's your thing. I can't do it.
I can't wait to see what happens from this interview. He said he sold some projects, so I'm waiting to.
Yeah, I like
see
this
those.
interview. It was like, you're the first person I know personally that did it. So I haven't watched a few of them. Some people I kind of worked with, but not like that. I would say I know. Actually.
Then they was talking about season 1. That's why I was like, that's so far behind, but I guess he's done stuff to be okay. We'll see. Another nigga.
Back on TV, James Davis, who he had 2 shows so far? Yeah, I know he had at least 1.
What he had? Oh, Black Adjacent, Black Card Adjacent, and what was the other show? Oh, Real Husbands of.
Yeah, there you go. He played Kevin Hart's assistant, which he did a good job to the point where if you didn't know that wasn't his real name, you thought, since everybody else was playing themselves, you'd have thought that he was playing himself too. That was a real dude. Anyway, he back on TV. It's a game show, and you can tell that the studio, somebody needed game show. We need to come up with a game show fast. We need something.
So you tell me it's bad.
Anything. Like, we need anything. And the name of the game show is called Awake. Now, I'm happy for James Davis. It's good to see anybody get money. Get your money, man. But this show is fucking stupid, man. The point of the show is people gotta stay up. They got $1 million worth of quarters, loose quarters, in the middle of this all-white, well-lit room. Your job is to try to count and remember as many quarters as you can. So if you count $45,000 worth of quarters, you gotta remember that you counted $45,000 worth of quarters. Because after that, the elimination games is based on how close you were to your count and how, like, sort of like a Price is Right type, where so much you go over, then you lose and all this shit. But the games themselves, like, they had them. Oh, it's called Awake because they got to stay up to 24 hours to count the quarters. So they up for allegedly 24 hours straight. You can tell this show is scripted. Anything, if you've been to anything in Hollywood, any type of audience member, if you've been our SRO, then you know that this is scripted. You know that everybody on there is getting paid, the audience, contestants. So
shouts out to SRO, man. They be keeping niggas afloat.
hell yeah, they won't fix my email, but whatever. But so they had to do shit like while they supposed to be sleepy, they had to thread needles. That was a game. That was a game.
Thread needles.
Thread needles. People on TV thread needles. Or they had balloons filled with money and throw the balloons up to the ceiling with the nails. The balloons pop. You gotta try to catch as much money as you can and then throw that in the thing. So never mind. Okay, say the example, the game is over. You only threaded 3 needles. He thread 4. Y'all both, them 2 thread 5. So now, since you don't know that you thread the least needles, you don't know that shit. So they offer to say, for $50 or for $500, we'll give you, if you want to just quit the game now, take this $500 and quit your chance of winning $1 million. So you'll be like, yeah, I probably did shitty. All right, give me the $500, and they'll be like, no, he actually threaded the least needles. And then you're supposed to feel bad because you missed out on your chance for $1 million. But then, fast forward to the end of the game, now it's like 2 people going head to head and play all these dumbass games. Now, the prize at this point is maybe $100,000. It's like, now, which one do you want to get this $100,000? Or do you want to still play for the $1 million? Do you want to guess how many quarters you counted? There's the one dude be like, yeah, I'm confident that I know how many quarters I counted. And then they announce how many quarters they counted. Of course, you don't remember how many quarters you counted for 24 hours. And then the game goes off. And then the one dude, he can take his $100,000 or try one more time for $1 million. And of course he tried for $1 million. And then everybody, he lose and everybody emotional and he crying because he can't pay for his daughter. It's so stupid, man. And the whole time James Davis is trying to be like so funny and making jokes over their corny jokes, and it's just really bad. It's really hard to watch. So
If it sounds as awful as it sounds.
it's just really bad, man. But like I say, since he's a comedian working, it's a new project. We had to mention it. You don't have to watch it, but we had to mention it.
We didn't have to mention it. In all seriousness, we did not have to mention it. We could mention the fact that Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson are dead.
Yeah, let's go.
And Kawhi is the king.
I'm not gonna talk about just a little brother.
Don't nobody give no fuck about that Akeem.
I never even heard of that, dude.
Then of course he got arrested. All them niggas rolled for Juicy. The city still got a bounty out on him.
Oh man.
Should've never went to Subway, nigga. You should have ordered in.
But yeah, some sports. Let me get back to sports updates because other than the biggest news with AD signing. Okay. Like we started the show with sports. AD signed with the Lakers, but that's not the only thing that happened this week. The Raptors went ahead and won in 6. Like
should have been a sweep.
Yeah.
Should have been a sweep.
They went ahead and won in 6 though. And thanks to fucking KD going out in Game 5, and then Clay going out in Game 6. And he was heating up. He was looking good. He was hitting.
Nah, hold up.
The ball was going in without even touching it.
Hold up. Because when you say KD goes out in Game 5, the nigga played
14 minutes.
No, 11 minutes. When he walked out there, we knew he was already dead. So when you say they lost KD should have never been out there in the first place.
He came back for no reason and then really fucked himself up. So he was officially gone, which he should have stayed gone because he had been gone the first 4 games.
But them niggas was that weak that he sacrificed his life.
So he wanted to come back. So then he gone. Somehow they still win that game, Game 5. So then it's Game 6. I think Game 5 was the night of or the night after we did our show. Then it's Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, last game in Oracle, the Warriors gonna play their heart out. They ain't gonna go out like this. You got everybody on TV, all the sports shows.
Playback.
Everybody talking all this shit. They gonna win. The game was close. It was going back and forth. Like, I don't think nobody had no more than like a 3-point lead the whole game. It was going and going. And then like the Warriors started climbing and Clay started hitting, and then boom, fucked up his knee real good. Fucked it up good with them. Think y'all some champion shoes or starter shoes.
No, he wear them Li-Ning.
China Clays.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking up.
But he also tried to dunk, and that's something that he don't do.
Starberries or whatever the fuck you got on.
No bueno.
So that fucked him up, and so then that just took the everybody in the locker room crying. Steph come back out crying with his towel over his head. They was fucked. They were like mentally they was fucked. So after that you knew that was it. Cause Steph can't do it with Looney, Bell,
Cousins,
McCray, and a half-ass Cousins. So it just wasn't gonna happen, man.
Oh, so Draymond ass wasn't out
Oh
there?
wait, Draymond was still playing?
Draymond was still playing?
Draymond was playing, Iggy was playing, but them guys are utility guys.
Hold the fuck on. Iguodala is a finals MVP.
Yeah, 4 years ago, he was 4 years younger.
Ain't Steph Curry supposed to be the greatest shooter of all time to ever walk this earth?
He's supposed to be
The bad man.
They say he can't shoot when the pressure is on. They say in fourth quarters of finals games that he disappeared, and all these people got all these stats and videos to prove it. And as a non-avid Warriors fan, I just gotta agree with them because I ain't gonna argue. So if they say he can't shoot, then he can't shoot.
I mean, that's just proof. Do you know that nigga made?
He had a good look at the end of Game 6. It looked like to me he had a good look.
Hold on. Do you know that when Klay Thompson exited the game in the third quarter,
What, 3-point games?
Klay Thompson had 30 points. Klay Thompson was out there wetting it. We're gonna give Klay Thompson his respect.
Ball was going in.
But after Klay Thompson exited the game, Stephen Curry scored a total of 1 basket.
Damn, man. So it's like his whole everybody talking about these finals and KD legacy. It ain't looking good for Steph legacy either.
Yeah, and we not asking Steph to guard nobody. We not asking Steph to go get no assists, no rebounds. We not asking Steph to fucking do anything but shoot the ball.
Yeah.
And the nigga still couldn't get it done.
That's the bottom line, man. So it's like,
He was going against a killer though, man.
It don't fucking matter, man. They keep telling me he the greatest.
it's a team sport, and
So now it's a team sport. I don't want to hear that shit.
Listen,
I don't want to. I don't care about none of
It's a
that.
team sport, and it looked like the only team that can do anything are the 2017 and 2018 fully healthy Golden State Warriors. Other than that, those other Golden State Warriors teams are not as good without Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love getting hurt for the Cavs.
Yeah,
So
but
they just put a whole bunch of holes and asterisks next to a lot of shit that the Warriors did. If that's
Oh,
what you want
yeah.
to start going down the asterisks.
yeah, they dynasty is a farce.
Yep.
Up and down, it is a farce.
That ain't a good run.
Yeah, but it's all, and you can look at it with squinty eyes.
Bad.
Now.
Like let's recap. 2015 they win their first one. Like I said, because of a hurt Kyrie who got hurt after he had 20 points at that point. He was cooking too.
But he broke his kneecap.
Yeah, and they came into the game without Kevin Love thanks to Kelly Olynyk
Yeah,
from the
sure,
first
yeah.
round. So
Yeah.
you gotta imagine people
That's
play
sure.
the what ifs. And you gotta say
Yeah.
that what if the Cavs was fully healthy, they probably would have won that championship. And then you fast
Because
forward.
they went to 6 games with Matthew Dellavedova,
Right.
who also died by game 4. Remember, he needed coffee. He had to feed. He had to go to the hospital and get liquid injected into him.
So you got to put that asterisk by the first Warriors championship.
That miles gone.
But let the Warriors tell you, nah, nigga, Brian a crybaby. What you need? What you mean? You need help?
And at that point, that would well, like I said, because they was down 3. But had everybody been healthy, that would have been the most even they could have been. Because it would have been 3 good players on each team: Draymond, Clay, Steph, LeBron, Kevin Love, Kyrie. So then the next year,
But we know how that would have went.
right. So then the next year we got our 3. They got their 3. Everybody healthy. They win 73 games. They do all this shit. They do this and that. They go up 3-1. And then lose.
Biggest choke in sports history.
So that's 2. So that's 2 seasons with the so-called dynasty.
Hold on. And what do they always say? Oh man, if Draymond wouldn't have missed that game, then we would have won.
Draymond fucked himself in that game. Man.
Nigga, that's sports. He still played 2 other games.
Yeah, he played 2, they lost. So I mean, I don't understand that logic. I
He
don't
went for
understand that logic.
he went for the man's shoes, man.
They still played. They lost 3 games. He missed 1.
He went after LeBron's 5 possessions, man.
Right, so I don't get that logic. So now you got 2. There's 2.
Yeah.
Now you got 2017.
Hold
after
up,
they
hold up.
add Kevin Durant.
Because they lost in 2016, and the story goes
The historic call from the parking lot.
Yeah.
that Draymond was in his Honda Accord crying to Kevin Durant. Remember that you see that gif of Embiid crying and going to the locker room? That's how Brian had that nigga in his fucking in his Mazda Fiat.
That not have been no fucking Honda anything.
I'm sorry, B, man. You had the lower lip popping. You was like,
Right.
that was
So
crazy.
then you got
Crocodile
now they add
That was
Kevin
crazy.
Durant, which automatically puts the asterisk to every game they play together.
The same Kevin Durant who already had just lost
To the same team.
to the Warriors
Right,
by blowing a 3-1 lead.
right. So now, fast forward to that championship series, who they beat the Cavs again, 4-2. Well, they beat the Cavs, again, because 2015. They beat the Cavs again, 4-2. This time, nobody was hurt.
Well, Kevin Love was battling concussions.
Yeah, Kevin Love wasn't.
Oh yeah, and his
Anxiety attacks.
his new shit is that he was having anxiety.
Yeah.
And then Kyrie, we found out was just on some dumb shit.
You can blame a what if. I would like to say one of the what ifs from that series is if Kyle Korver hit that three from the corner. And the Cavs win that game. That whole series shifts. Well, whatever.
But we knew Cal Korver was trash.
Yeah. We just need him to hit that.
He also one of the greatest 3-point shooters of all time.
Damon Jones hit that three for
Saw
us
it, that's
20
right.
times in a big game.
James Jones.
James Jones.
Remember that one time he came off the bench going crazy.
Who's the motherfucker? Flip.
Flip
Murray to hit that
Murray, oh my goodness.
Yeah, JR.
Even JR.
Fuck yeah.
Some niggas ain't built like that.
Richard Jefferson.
Kyle couldn't hit it. So Warriors won again. Then last year, Cavs again.
Yeah, that ain't even the Cavs, that's just LeBron James.
Right, so that's another asterisk because it was the worst Cavs team in the finals since the 07 Cavs.
No, that's one of the weakest.
That's just the
Finals
Cavs team in
team.
the finals, nigga.
Yeah, it's one of the weakest. It's actually the weakest team in the finals.
Because at least in the 07 team, we had Z, who he wasn't an all-star in 07. Well, was he an all-star?
Nah.
He was one of those dudes who
Nah.
could have been an all-star. He had all-star talent. Then we had Booby. Then we had Drew Gooden. Then we had Sasha,
They had
Okay.
Jameson.
Eric Snow. So we had a
Larry
really
Hughes.
bad team in 07. But let LeBron drug them motherfuckers to the finals. Just like he drugged them 2018 motherfuckers to the finals.
Yeah.
But
The only
Man,
nigga
that
giving
was
him
it.
competition is Allen Iverson 76ers.
then the Warriors this year, you saw what they did this year. They fell apart physically, literally and physically. And during that all season kind of was bigger than
Well, isn't that up to the training staff? Shouldn't they? I could have swore, shouldn't they be resting and stuff? Like,
Draymond called KD a bitch, said we don't need you. Everybody heard that on national TV. And then that kind of
was it facts
You
though?
know, like this team might not be the same.
Actually, it was not facts because it was obvious that they definitely needed Kevin Durant
Yeah.
down the stretch. So it was
They
just
won
all
a couple
karma.
Rockets games.
Well, they said Kevin Durant was acting like a bitch though.
They won a couple Rockets games without him.
But you know they needed him. He was like, well, I'll do whatever I want to because without me, I know Steph trash. We know Steph really weak. Draymond, you can't do shit, nigga. You a self-check. Clay the only nigga with nuts around here.
And it's gonna be real interesting to see if the Warriors fans have passed
Stay off Twitter, KD.
as confident next year
You
without.
know,
What
Even if you leave or stay, they don't have KD next year. They don't have a Clay next year, regardless.
What do you mean? Because as we saw earlier in the show, I called Anyi Malik a pseudo Warriors fan, a pseudo bandwagon Warriors fan. He was offended, but then said, "Oh, I'm not really fucking with them because they moved to San Francisco." So that already lets you know how niggas in the Bay is moving. They trying to figure out a way to jump off this wagon in the
they
holiest
might tank
fashion.
next year.
What are you talking about, man? So you telling me as the greatest shooter of all time, the baby face assassin.
So are they gonna get?
KD is gone for
Pull
a
up
year.
from 30.
Wait. KD is done for a year. Clay is done for at least a year.
Damn.
Why put all those miles on Steph, knowing his ankles are already rebuilt? They gonna tank and get a draft pick next year so that they can have somebody on the books.
You know,
It's
Oh.
coming.
Oh,
Load management is coming.
Oh, so that's okay, but I just went through a whole season of LeBron James slander when this nigga is 38 years old playing with these fucking dumbass light-skinned little kids.
Shout out to the light skins.
He missed 20 games and they still blame him
For the whole season. Well,
For the whole
the trade
season.
talks messed up the chemistry.
He had a better
The young locker
statistical
room.
year than any other nigga in the league, and they said this nigga.
It was a
Is
down
a-
year, and he averaged 28.
No, they called him a bum. They say he need to start thinking about hanging it up. He's got 2 years left.
Averaging 28, 8, and
I tell you what, if they do tank, would it make it easier for the fans if they have different uniforms? They get new uniforms.
Oh, they gonna redesign the uniforms every
Yeah.
year.
Well, they've been playing
The
in San
Warriors,
Francisco.
the Warriors we
uniforms.
know didn't tank. These new Warriors ain't shit. The Warriors.
Yeah, the San Francisco Warriors. They're not in
It's
Oakland no more.
It's mental. Yeah, that's all.
And plus, you're not gonna put Steph out there to die. You're not gonna put
It'd be at least a
Draymond
year.
out there to die.
I mean, they still got
They gonna get their
Draymond
stats.
and Boogie Cousins. They still got a good
Boogie,
solid
no.
three.
Boogie only had a 1-year contract.
If I was the Lakers, I would be going after Boogie Cousins.
Depends on how much money he wants, though.
It really don't matter because I do remember Boogie Cousins and Anthony
He
Davis
loves playing with AD.
dogging niggas
Yeah.
in the
Before the
Smoothie
injury.
King Arena.
Smoothie.
Now imagine adding a LeBron James to that mix.
Ooh, nigga.
That is 3 niggas that's gonna be a hefty load
Oh,
for
man.
any team.
Oh, man.
I don't give a fuck how many shooters you got on your team.
Yeah.
Go get Jimmy.
That's 32 fouls that you gonna have to give up.
Because they gonna pound you in. You can let it shoot. You can shoot from deep all you want. Who
Yeah.
gonna hold them inside? Who gonna hold Boogie?
I fuss with Boogie.
So I mean,
Even though coming off, he shouldn't have come back from the injury because in the finals he was getting dogged by Serge Ibaka and Mark Gasol. He had a good first 3 minutes a game. He would be out there going hard. As soon as he got gassed, Mark Gasol was eating him alive.
Well, rest in peace, Warriors
I don't believe
fans.
that. I'm gonna argue with you on that
Welcome to
because
my world,
in Game
Warriors
6,
fans.
in Game 6, Boogie Cousins was actually keeping the fucking Warriors afloat. He was the nigga getting buckets down the stretch.
Don't y'all wish y'all had Jetty Osman now?
Tell me how many buckets Marc Gasol got
Mark Gasol put up 21 games.
at the end of the game.
No, Kawhi was gonna handle the ball.
What was he getting? When was he getting buckets at the end of the game?
He did hit a big three-pointer in Game 6. He did get some key rebounds. He was out there doing his work.
Larry Nash Jr. now.
He's playing pretty good
Who?
defense.
Larry Nance.
Warriors.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Nobody wishes they had Larry Nance. Larry
Yeah,
Nance
Jordan-
Sr. don't wish they had Nance.
Jordan Bell ain't gonna get it done. I'll tell you that right now.
He getting cut.
Nah, oh damn.
Y'all was
It's his
laughing
third
at
year,
Marquise Chris. Y'all can use a Marquise Chris.
huh? No one wants anybody on the. Well,
Yes,
I do
they
want
do.
Sexton.
Do we have any?
Yes, they do.
We got any Browns updates? Because I know.
No, other than that they were saying they didn't get along, they wasn't grasping the offense of the new coordinator, but then he came out and said, that's bullshit. Everything's going fine.
Oh well.
We got fucking Baker Mayfield.
Okay, I got a question to wrap off this NBA shit.
Yeah. Sports period.
With this championship, is Kawhi in the GOAT conversation?
Most definitely.
No.
What? You're
No.
insane. Yes.
Sound like
Yes.
that reaction.
No.
Yes. How do you say no to that?
No. You went go conversation with who? Michael, Kobe, and
Yeah.
just period?
Yeah.
No.
How can you say that?
I can't put him with Jordan. No.
How can you not? And no, in the conversation, we're not saying he's Michael. He's the replacement. We're saying he's in the GOAT conversation.
I think you gotta give me one more.
You got to get one more chip out of him.
No, not a shit, but like a season like he played this year.
That would be a championship, my nigga.
Yeah. I think when you hit 3, you could be in the conversation. Like Larry Bird got 3, Magic got 5. Like once you get
That's
3,
fair
I feel
enough
like
criteria.
Alright.
See,
like,
but
you know.
I would argue that Kawhi is in a different category because
Be in the Iverson category.
no,
He's
because
beyond
because his
I really
shit
like
is
him too, man.
he literally broke up 2 dynasties
Single-handedly.
of the modern era, and on top of that, he was 2-time Finals MVP.
Yeah.
And they questioned if he was the leader, but it's like when I look at that Spurs team that won,
Yeah.
nigga, that's still a aged ass Ginobili and Tony Parker. And I remember when Tim Duncan couldn't even shoot his bank shot. I was like, what is going on? This nigga was so weak.
He locked up LeBron.
And LeBron was like, yo, get this nigga up out of here.
I'm gonna pull up the video of LeBron reaction.
I mean, I guess
LeBron was over that nigga, man. LeBron
was one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah, and then for him to beat the Warriors.
How long you been playing now? About 8 years?
7 years.
LeBron was done with Kawhi guarding him. He was like, fuck.
And then what he just did to the Warriors, and what he did to the Greek Freak and Embiid, we thought Giannis was unstoppable. We knew he couldn't shoot, but we also saw that nigga just walk through everybody.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Damn, maybe I'm wrong, man. Maybe I gotta relook at this.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I get it, the no KD shit, that's a factor, but we was still talking about, nigga, this is still me versus Steph Curry.
It's like when they had that debate on First Take, is he more Cliff than Kobe?
Draymond Green's supposed to be so defensive.
Yeah, remember Draymond Green said he one of the greatest defenders of all time before the series.
Yeah.
Remember he said that? And then Pascal Siakam just came out there and started, you saw that nigga gave that nigga that Euro step to push him out the way for games. Like, nigga, y'all said some dumb, they said a lot of dumbass shit, boy. This was like the ultimate karma. I was like, so Steve Kerr just didn't adjust whatsoever. But it's cool. The claw.
Yeah.
Man.
Just one more.
And in both conferences?
Yeah, East and West. Yeah. He got an argument.
He brought the Raptors their first chip. Like that's kind of
conversation.
Just one more sports
that's a
thing
go.
right quick before we move on to music, because I want to get to music. I'm excited about the music. But,
And defensive player, No, Baker Mayfield.
God damn it. I got a bad news update on a former Browns favorite of mine. I really, really enjoyed his time in uniform. I want to say this, because I got to dismiss all his off-the-field issues. But during his time in uniform on the field, Kellen Winslow Jr. was one of the best tight ends the Browns ever seen. He had hands, he was fast, he could block, he was a motherfucker. He could block so good that they stupidly put him on special teams as a rookie in the third game and he got hurt.
He got CTE.
And he came back and he got hurt again riding around on a fucking motorcycle
Cause he a soldier.
At the community college parking lot, and he crashed. Then he came back healthy and he caught all kind of touchdown passes. He had a good season, and then we traded him because come to find out, this dude got a weird ass sex addiction. He got charged with one count of rape, another count of gross. What's the shit? You just pulling his dick out. We was jacking off in front of this girl, and another count of just gross, like grabbing some girl. Come to find out, during his Browns days, they say he used to fucking jack off on the plane, on the team plane, going back and forth to games in front of people, didn't give a fuck. He jacked off in the locker room, jacked off in the bathroom. Nobody wanted to room with him. He jacked off in the hotel rooms. Then they got to the point where this sick son of a bitch was buying fake torsos with asses and pussies on them and fucking them on the bus and shit like that. This sick son of a bitch. And now you finally going to jail. And I don't know what it is with him and Aaron Hernandez and all these tight ends, pieces of shit. This could have been a magic moment. But anyway, Kellen Winslow, you piece of shit. We don't feel sorry for you. I hope you rot in jail, you piece of shit. The lady he raped was 58 years old. You going to jail
Is he
for raping
winking?
an old lady?
Nigga tripping.
Come on, man.
Dude, he got Don Lemon defended him?
At least take a page out of goddamn Darren Sharper's book
Oh no.
and rape
Whoa,
goddamn co-eds. I mean, I'm just saying, he raped. How you gonna rape a 58-year-old lady? You could go to hell for raping a 58-year-old lady.
Just say don't rape. Just say
Don't rape nothing.
Thank you.
But especially don't rape nobody's grandmother. You piece of shit. She was at least somebody's aunt.
Oh.
Somebody's older aunt that still makes potato salad from scratch. And now how she gonna make potato salad now? She don't wanna see nothing white. Thanks a lot, Keller Winslow. You can ruin potato salad for that whole family.
Well, you've covered that topic.
All right, let's move on.
Let's move on.
All right, this is Flight 85, and as it happens to be, is also June 17th.
Yes.
So it's almost the middle of the year. I don't know how many days in the calendar is exactly the middle of the year, but it's close. It's close. So we're gonna do a middle of the year music review, and I wrote down everything that came out this year. And I'm gonna see if y'all heard it, and then quick, we're gonna give you a review. If you ain't heard it, then just say I ain't heard it, and don't give it a review. In no particular order, 'cause I just wrote down the shit that they had, and I might have left out some shit, but this is definitely the major releases. It's from January to now. I'm starting at the bottom, 'cause that way it might go a little better.
Way to be prepared.
No, because it's all over the place.
Is it right here on the screen?
Hell yeah.
Thank you, ground control. Ground control, Quincy Johnson, everybody.
Alright, so fuck it. Future. That's probably the newest release. That probably came out within the week. Did you listen to Future? That's your favorite rapper, right?
I did listen to Future. I did.
So you're the best person to give a review.
It has a song on it.
From a Future's fan perspective, go ahead.
It has a song on it,
Damn.
which
You're
is
the
fine.
same person.
Everything else, I mean,
All wave. It's a great album.
but you know what I enjoyed is that since this album was so weak, I know he's gonna be releasing bangers, one after another. Watch, you're gonna be like, oh, he gonna drop a
Did
whole
Wizard
nother
come out
tape,
this year too, or was that last
huh?
year? Did
Dirt.
Wizard come out this year?
Yeah, earlier this year.
So he got 2 albums this year.
Yeah, Wizard was all right. Actually, I think Wizard came out.
I like Wizard. I don't listen to it. I probably can still count on one hand how many times I listen to it, but I listen to it more than once, more than twice even.
It's got a few songs, but I'm telling you, watch. He gonna drop some real like just straight all slaps coming soon, because this is what he do. He giving you all this emotional music to get it out.
Sort of like when he did the double album.
Yeah.
And the silver part had all the slow songs, and the gold part had the
Go
fat,
crazy.
good song.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. So on this one, I was underwhelmed. I liked the
Shotgun.
Shotgun song I added to the playlist. That's what it's about, people. Adding songs to your playlist. How many songs made it to the playlist? From this Future, I added 2 songs. Shotgun and Government Official. Whatever the fuck it's called.
I put Shotgun on my phone. It hasn't been added to the playlist though.
Okay, so we move on from Future. Offset was the last Migo to come out with an album, and for me, quite forgettable. Definitely didn't add any songs to the playlist. What about you?
I actually didn't even listen to it. I skimmed through it. No tracks. It was like there were slaps like the beats, but I was like, this isn't moving me
Yeah.
in the
Couple
way.
songs I like.
What songs did you fuck with off of that?
Or like, like the intro where he's talking about his kids Kind of like that.
But if you don't know the title of the song, then that's a clear sign that that's not a real song that you fuck with.
Well, I get how. I mean, how you forget.
Nah.
I can't really name him. Knock him for
I
not.
think it's Father of Four. I think it's the title.
But
of
we
the album.
just named the Future song, Shotgun.
The only reason I know the name of that is because I just added it.
Well, I don't want to say Clout because that's a mainstream song.
It's like songs I've been
Yeah,
But
listening
if
to.
that's something you listen to it, nigga, claim it. But I don't.
I like Clout.
It's so many songs I could
Sweet.
like. Currency got so many songs I like, and I couldn't tell you the name of the song. Even when he perform them in concert, I know he gonna perform it in concert. I don't know the actual name of that song. I just know when it come on, like, oh, this that one shit. It's like, well, anyway. Speaking of Currency, he done put out a shitload of albums, a bunch of dual collaboration albums, a couple
Currency
solo
producers.
albums. I've only put 2 on the list. They both collaboration albums. One is with Wiz Khalifa. That's 2009, which I like. If you fuck with Currency, you like it. Period. It even makes you like Wiz Khalifa, even if you don't really like Wiz Khalifa as much, because he rapping to keep up with Currency. It's like they bounce off each other. It's good. Same thing with him and Freddie Gibbs. Fetty album, really good. Was just listening to a song off of that. Like that song, that album, I ain't have to add songs to the playlist. I like the whole album. So I give those as a Jet Lifer. Those are definitely good albums. And then honorable mention, he did an album with a dude named I don't know. The album is called Umbrella Symphony, but that's another collaboration album. It's called Umbrella Symphony, and that's awesome. Then he did a Static Selector album, and that's fucking good. So Currency just got a bunch of fucking good music out right now, and it's still just true. And then 2 Chainz. What about 2 Chainz? Remember that?
Oh yeah, I told you know how I felt about that. I knew they was not gonna make the playoffs once that hit the streets.
Yeah, they had the song about college.
Yeah, NCAA. It has some bangers. It has like 3. I think I had like three songs that I really fucked with. But the songs that I didn't fuck with, I was like, I don't like this shit whatsoever. Like,
Yeah.
not at all. Not at all.
The replay value on that is very low.
Like, yeah, it's like you ain't thought about that album since it came out. And that came out what, like February?
Very low.
So
I just thought of an album that came out this year that's not on the list, but Moneybagg Yo,
Yeah, I fuck with Moneybagg Yo.
Reset. He came out with an album called Reset, and he had a bunch of features on there. Like J. Cole was on there, and that's when J. Cole was on his "I'm About to Be on Everybody's Album" thing. And it's not a bad song. They made a good little mix. Collaboration was real natural. He said he saw him, just happened to see him in the studio that day, and he was just like, I'm working on my album, you want to give it a listen? He listened to it, he was like, man, I want to be on that shit. And J. Cole rapped in his lane instead of course, Moneybagg Yo, I'm not about to rap about women's feelings and shit like that. So J. Cole had to rap about,
he didn't have to rap about that.
he had to, man. He had to go back in his little, from what he heard people talk about the streets.
He had to talk about the civil rights movement.
But the overall album was pretty good, Moneybagg Yo. I added about 4 other songs. And then he came out with another project. I don't know if you can call them albums, mixtapes, whatever the fuck. He came out with another body of work, original music, about 2 weeks ago. And I added like 4 more songs off of there. So Moneybagg Yo got.
So you fucking with the Yo?
Yeah, he got some good music out.
Okay.
And the Baby blues been blowing the fuck up in the last 6 months, on and off the mic, knocking motherfuckers out, shooting people, stabbing people, getting people put in the hospital and comas and whatnot.
Why they keep playing with that?
And in between that, he keep coming out with good singles and
Well, he just dropping songs off of his album. He just put together a singled out album.
Yeah, and he got like a lot of his songs, like you said, they sound like singles. He got a good. His album remind me of that first Young Jeezy, where it's like every song that come out, it sounds like it should be a single. Like that,
Yeah.
Okay, I can see this being a single. I can see this being a single.
And now that he on everybody else's like singles, so that's really got him in a good space.
Yeah, he got a song with Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, and I see you didn't have that on the list. And
Well,
people
Meg
was talking about
Stallion.
Meg Thee Stallion shit.
I thought I had this shit on there.
Apparently Meg Thee Stallion shit going crazy. I heard a few songs.
Yeah, her
her
album
shit
is
slap.
Jill actually, and it's funny, we listen, she don't have a problem listening to like none of that shit, like the shit that I like listen to. But then she said like, she want to listen to the girl rap because why should she listen to some dude telling her what to do with her body when she can listen to a girl saying the same thing, telling some dude to eat her pussy. She's like, she listens to all the girl rappers, and like the songs she pick out, like she made her playlist. She got that's some good song. Yeah, man, that's some
lady rappers
good.
out here is
And
killing
yeah, I
it.
don't even know a lot of their names. I like Dreezy, Rico Nasty, you don't know, and Meg Thee Stallion, a couple.
Sarah Wack, City Girls.
It's a girl. What's her name?
Cardi B.
Light skin Keisha. She got a song that's
Lizzo.
It's a girl that rap with a mask on. All you can see is her eyes and her lips. Lakili,
Oh yeah.
Lakili, whatever the fuck.
She be killing it.
So it's a lot of girls with some shit out here. But yeah, man, that Stallion's album is good, man. It's
My
good.
wife, she like Tink.
I fuck with her.
It's Tink.
And the other girl rapper, like I said, Rico Nasty, I like her project. She got some shit. She a Yale rapper. There ain't too many girls in that genre of rap.
Meg Thee Stallion ain't nothing but Trina 2.0.
So that's a fire ass rapper.
That's a
then.
good comparison.
Trina's the baddest bitch.
Hold up. Then you got Dreezy from Chicago, and she can rap.
Okay.
A lot like she got some good songs, good beats. One of them dials, Cash, Asian. One of them
Cash Doll.
Yeah, they got good songs. And who else? Robbery the Kid, Rich the Kid.
Oh yeah, Rich the Kid.
He got some good songs in his album.
Full of features.
Yeah, a lot
Full
of
of
features
singles.
on his
But that's what we want. I ain't really trying to hear Rich the Kid rap.
Tiger came out. He got, if you like that, ooh, he got a lot of those type of songs.
No. Schoolboy.
Schoolboy Q.
Trash Talk.
That's the only, so far, the only TDE rapper that came out this year so far.
Well, that's because J-Rock still eating up that win.
Yeah, J-Rock doing good. He got a Grammy nomination.
J-Rock should actually never make another song. He should just go for win.
He won a Grammy.
Exactly.
They coming out with they
Shout out to
speculate
J-Rock.
that Kendrick is on the way before the year is out, but
Yeah,
it
you
ain't
know
out
he
yet. We doing shit that's already out.
He probably working with Kanye right now.
Yeah, Schoolboy Q album is good. I added about four of those songs to the playlist.
Yeah, that was nice.
But then I had to take them off the playlist because the fucking Spotify, even on shuffle, it play the same songs. Like, come on, man. How many times I gotta hear Water? And Floating. So I just got tired of them. Like, I just rather listen to the whole album.
Well, people, I'm gonna step away because I gotta take a piss.
Okay.
Y'all keep talking about this weekend.
What else came out? Logic came out with another shit album.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah, it came out with, I remember last year in 2018 when it was a flood of music, and he came out on the same day as Lil Wayne, and he fucked up then. And, just now he came out, not necessarily the same day as nobody, just that he came out. So he fucked up again. Like, just don't nobody care about Logic. He did a song with Eminem and a bunch of rapidy rap shit nobody care about. And then another song with Jordan Lucas, more rapidy rap shit. And it's starting to be, and at this age, like growing up, I appreciated the rapidy rap shit.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah.
All the rapidy rap. But now I don't necessarily want to hear that shit now. Like the last Eminem album, I remember I listened to it when it came out, and I was like, okay, because it was way better than the one right before that.
Yeah, sure was.
So I was like, okay, now this is an Eminem album. It was good. And then that was it. Like, I ain't listened to it no more, like, the rest of that week. No, like, that was it. That was a rap. And I just don't want to hear the rap shit. Okay, speaking back to this YG came out with another album that a lot of people like it, but I skimmed through it and I didn't add nothing. I added the one song to my playlist that I was there. That song is dope. That song is super dope. And Boogie is on it. Matter of fact, who I forgot to mention, he came out with an album this year. Underrated. It's good. It just don't nobody want to hear it. I mean, cause he can rap too. He not a rapidy rap, but he can rap. Like he got
saying too much for me.
he a West Coast dude. He sound real West Coast. He got an accent, real heavy West Coast accent. He kind of like a poor man's.
Wait, is this Boogie with the hoodie or is this?
No, just regular Boogie.
Oh,
Regular Boogie,
I'm
okay.
confused.
Yeah, regular Boogie. He sound like he should be on TDE. Actually, he cool with all them. He say he grew up and cool rapping with all them motherfuckers.
So you like conscious?
He would fit in, right? He would fit in real good with TDE, like on a like with a feature from what's his name?
Your Absol.
Yeah, like something like that. Like so he puts you in that mind. So you would like his album, just don't nobody talk about it. Don't nobody play the shit. It's all right.
I listen to him. I'll check him out.
Gunna came out with another. They came out, him and Baby, they came out with some shit, but then now Gunna came out with a Drip or Drown 3. And it's okay. It had a couple cuts. But I think that whole Gunna, a Little Baby thing is starting to get old. I don't know. Either that or they just working on some shit, because they ain't came out with nothing in a while. Lil Baby done made more songs with the Baby recently than it has with Gunna. So I don't know if they still a duo or they trying to be a thing. I don't know.
I love Gunna's beats.
Yeah, Gunna got he's like some slick shit. He alright. I fuck with him a little bit. Not too like heavy. I ain't listen to the shit all the time, but he got some songs. See, and then Denzel Curry, who I just decided to give a chance to with this last album, it's alright. It's way better than I thought. He a Miami dude, but he got some good beats. I don't know what I was expecting, but he got some.
I like Denzel Curry.
Yeah, he got some good. He can rap. He can rap a little bit. He said some shit. Said some slick shit.
Yeah, he a wild nigga.
Yeah, he got some good beats. And then I ain't gotta put it on the list, but Chris Crack. You know I can't not throw in Chris Crack. He came out with 5 albums this year, and most of them 30 minutes or less. So they just you listen to them and they good, and the next thing you know you got another one. They fucking. God damn it, dude. His samples is good. The verses, the fucking. It's only a matter of time, man. Just in a minute, man. And then the last group, it's called a group, that Juvenile and Birdman album.
I gotta listen to that.
It's good, man. It got.
Not no way.
I'm telling you, there's 4 songs. It's at least 3 songs that I guarantee you gonna like. And one got that Too Short. Anytime you put bitch, the Too Short saying bitch on beat, then it's a hit. That's all it takes is a dun dun. Bitch. So I'm telling you, man, once you hear that song, you gonna like it, man. Juvenile can rap, and he always could rap. He just needed the beats.
That don't sound like people shake their ass to that.
Ain't no Manny Fresh beat, but.
Whoa, wow.
Shouts out to Juvie though.
Well, you know.
And that's the music. That's the music review so far. And
Well,
I guess
I got something to add.
Go ahead.
Friend of the show, big fan of my comedy. Lizzo.
Oh yeah, Lizzo.
Cause I Love You dropped.
Oh yeah,
and, that shit's for sure gonna win a Grammy. So
her song is dope.
So I'm gonna be excited for
The
that.
video is creative.
And I like a lot of the songs on there. I added 3 songs to one of my DJ Titty Sweat mixes. Go check those out on Apple Music. Yeah, you know, I only put the fire on DJ Titty Sweat.
Matter of fact, I'm glad you just brought that up as far as adding songs, because this is a bonus little segment to this show. Is songs recently added to the playlist. Because like these ain't whole albums, but these are just good songs that right now that I'm listening to.
You just made that up.
I just made this up.
And then another friend of the family, and I love her music for real, for real. Jimmy James. Oh my goodness, she got some bangers. She got some heat coming out.
She an R&B or a rapper?
She it's like R&B,
Or that
but
hybrid shit that they do.
it's R&B, but her subject matter is shit that you're gonna be like, oh yeah, my nigga, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, and then my nigga Young Murph the Kid, he dropped an album, and I listened to it the other day. It was actually really, really nice. He do some old like Swayze type music, but I fucked with it. It was good. It was good vibes. Good vibes.
Well, yeah, shout out these independent and up and coming artists, man. The people that's already on fucking Spotify or whatever the fuck they on that's already well known. They ain't the only people that's good, man. There's a lot of good music.
I don't know if the Flavor Blue dropped the album. They're really good too. The Flavor Blue.
That's why I keep on pushing Chris Crack. He's starting to get traction. Like Billboard fucked with him, Uproar. Like he did some real good interviews and articles. So like he's starting to get some notice, man. Maybe this time next year. But anyway, some shit on there added that's I don't even know if they got whole albums, but these songs are fucking good. NLE Chopper.
Oh yeah.
He got a bunch. He got Shower Flow. He got that. What else I added? They not in order. Whatever. NLE Chopper. Just look for him. Whatever you come up with from him, you gonna like. T Grizzly Heroes. Actually, T Grizzly whole album is better. I listened to it twice in traffic, and it's good, man. It's the way he rap, man. He say some shit. He say some real shit. He don't. My favorite line right now on his album is, "When I snatch your chain, I'm gonna do it politely. So when I go back to sell it, it's not damaged, not even slightly." And I just can picture somebody politely taking off somebody's chain, man. So that's just, I love that visual that he gave me for that rap. Oh, Yellow Beezy got maybe my favorite song out right now, Rich Motherfucker. It's an upbeat type of song. It's dope.
It's an upbeat type of song.
It's dope, man. Don't play a little bit of it.
Nah, you about to get us taken off there again.
Don't do that.
That was it. That's it.
You can play like 9 seconds.
Nah.
We just found out.
I don't think you have any legal documentation to back up that
We are in
My
violation.
favorite murderer, YNW Melly.
Oh yeah.
He got a song called Blue Balenciagas.
He's still making music?
I don't think they do, but just songs I just added. I just found it.
Yeah.
It's called Blue Balenciagas. It's fucking awesome. Then you got another song called Maserati. That's fucking awesome. And Jill hate when I'm listening to him because she know what he did. And I'm like, I hate that he did what he did. But these songs are fucking good, man.
We don't know what his friends did though.
Oh,
I
I
need
got
to
to
know.
shout out the album too. I don't know if it came out this year, but Max O'Cream, that Punkin' album, is fucking classic.
I like Capiche on that.
What else I added? I'm gonna just do two more of my little favorite.
I'm listening to Earthquake by Tyler the Creator.
That's a great single. Oh, B-Lou, Afford It. Shout out to B-Lou. I couldn't find it,
Like Money in the Grave by Drake.
but it's dope. And whatever Wipe Your Nose is,
Light skin.
like that's the new threat.
Oh yeah.
That's the new shit they say that
They gonna wipe your nose.
they gonna wipe it. That's fucked up. But there's a song called Wipe Your Nose, and B-Lou said on his hook on his song. So I guess that's the official new threat, to wipe your nose. So don't get your nose wiped out here. Fucking with the wrong motherfucker.
Oh, okay, Kleenex in the streets.
There's a song called Cake that I can't find. It's just called Cake. And it's a really good song. And Shoebox. Hood Rich Pablo Wine. And
Let's do Netflix and chill, nigga.
Huh?
Stop reading off singles. Let's do Netflix and chill. This segment is Randy's course.
Yeah, but hey, y'all should really go fuck with CJ 2K Casino, whatever that nigga name is.
Little CJ Casino.
Yeah.
With a K.
Little CJ Casino with a K. Fucking amazing.
Man, all these niggas.
All slaps. All slaps on Casino.
Where the duckers at?
Ain't shit, ain't shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
It was that real
Wow.
good guy.
And shout out to B.O.B. for the Old Dirty Bastard homage.
No.
He's a flat
Did you see that video?
I'm not. Why would I ever watch anything that B.O.B. is doing?
Because it's dope.
Okay.
He got the shimmy shimmy up beat, and he got the gold teeth in his mouth that look just like Old Dirty Bastard.
Okay. Is this 2004, nigga?
No, that's why it's called homage.
Yeah, well, fromage that shit about it.
Anyway, Wu-Tang Forever. Watch the documentary on Showtime. Available now. We get the free subscription with the 10-day trial.
Okay. Well,
And they got a Ron Artest documentary that I want to watch. I got to get somebody else on
you
Showtime.
want to see some nigga be crazy for two and a half hours?
Just like him.
Well, it's that time of the show.
Netflix and chill. This week I only got basically just one pick, cause.
You say that every week, and then you pull out 17.
But I really only thought of one. I even wrote only one down.
Okay.
And it's even old. It ain't even no new shit. Because I wanted to say The Box, but I can't recommend it because I ain't finished watching it. I don't know if it's shitty at the end. But it started out alright.
It's called The Box?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's shitty.
And like these rich people get presented with this, like, if they want to press this button, somebody gonna die, but they gonna get the money. I don't know. Shit like that.
So it's like the James Davis show, but horror.
Well, the movie I did watch that I do recommend, it's an old movie, but it just got added to Hulu. It's called Wonderland with Val Kilmer. It's based on the Wonderland murders that John Holmes was a part of, which, according to who you want to listen to, either his ex-girlfriend or his ex-wife or him, he said he was there. She say they told that he told her, he admitted to her that he actually participated in the murders. But it's some real bloody shit that has like 4 people got killed off of Wonderland Avenue out here in the Hollywood Hills. And I'm watching the movie trying to figure out where they is in the movie and shit like that. But, so yeah, it's good. It's like, you know, on Boogie Nights, they kind of talk about, they do a scene on Boogie Nights where he go and rob this dude who got like a big black bodyguard, and you got like a little dude playing with fireworks in the background. So that's loosely based on some shit that they touch on this movie again. When they go rob that dude, that shit led to this other shit that happens a couple weeks later with all it, because that motherfucker that they wouldn't rob, they came back hard. So they thinking that John Holmes let them motherfuckers into that house to get revenge. I mean, it's a true story. You can Google it. You can Google it. You can Google it. Just the movie. So I ain't ruining the movie.
Spoiler alerts.
But it's good. Wonderland. Val Kilmer. John Holmes.
Shit look interesting.
It make me want to watch that new Quentin Tarantino, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I do want to see that too.
Because it seems like it might be about Charles Manson.
I do want to see that too.
Love.
I forgot all about that. I'm glad you reminded me. Is that on the internet still? Or?
No, it hasn't even come out yet.
Okay. Maybe.
But you know it's about to come out. My Netflix and chill pick is and I saw this on the sneak tip. Chi-Chi just happened to turn on the last 20 minutes of the season finale of episode 1. Big Little Lies. Oh my goodness.
And I heard of the show. What is it about?
It's about this Monterey Bay community and like these women who like are just like going through different shits in their lives, but they all like are connected. Like a lot of these bitches like are married to like each other's ex-husbands and shit like that.
Shit.
and then like sleeping with like all types of affairs and shit. But then like they're linked because Nicole Kidman's husband is ends up dead at this school fundraiser, and like they're the only people that witnessed it.
Hell no.
So they kind of like, and it's about they big little lie. And so yeah, but it's like
It's on Showtime?
it's on HBO.
Oh.
And I thought it was like gonna be like, you know, hella like weekly dramatic, but it's like more like subtle dark comedy. So
Yeah, I fuck with it. Just I gotta watch it in the front room because I don't have HBO Go on my phone no more.
yeah, and the season I'm watching season 2, I think they introduced Meryl Streep, and oh my goodness, she is acting her ass off. I already love Meryl Streep. But like this one, she's like a conniving, like like she does hella like sideways remarks to people, and she like doesn't make eye contact until she like says some sideways shit to see how they react. Her acting is it's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
So I watch it just for Meryl Streep, and then I got another
Meryl
one.
Streep like the wife by Ollie Davis.
Hell yeah. The Girl in the Spider's Web. This shit is like Lady
That's on
James
HBO
Bond.
too?
This was just on my Amazon Prime, I think. This shit,
Sequel to The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is the best movie ever with a girl raping a dude.
well, this is the sequel, and it's just she going ham. It's crazy. They be blowing shit up. She be shooting niggas.
Yeah.
Lakeith is in it. Lakeith Stanfield's in it.
Yeah, he need to bounce back from that bullshit.
Well, this came out before that bullshit.
Okay, I got another Netflix.
So I told y'all. I fucking told
It's
y'all.
another old movie though. American Psycho with Scott Christian Bale. That's it.
That's the only scene I know.
That shit is ill. That shit is ill. He'll kill him. That boy kill him.
Yeah, a look into real white people's lives. Billy.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Did you have a Netflix and chill pick, or is it? Oh, I'm sorry, I missed Ground Control.
Yeah.
You
really have one?
No, man.
Look at this nigga. Don't know where he at right now.
No, I'm sorry.
My pick is Black Monday on Showtime.
I've been meaning to watch that, man.
Man, that is so great. I went through it in like a week. Like
So-
a couple episodes a day.
Do it get more racist or less racist as it goes on?
It gets more racist.
Yeah, I think that I was like, I know Seth Rogen wrote this shit, and I was like, this is just for him to get off a bunch of.
But it's Don Cheadle and it's a comedy, so it's not dramatic. It's supposed to be over the top. It's the '80s. It's cocaine and Wall Street. It's great, man.
Yeah, I've been saying.
I'll think about finishing it, but he trying to Neil Brennan this shit up.
Nah, shut up. Nah, Don Cheadle deserves an Emmy for this joint because he's great at this.
A whole Emmy?
A whole Emmy.
Okay. So I'm gonna definitely watch. I'm gonna definitely watch it now just so I can slander your name and your recommendations.
Alright,
So
if you don't watch it, be like, yo, this shit's really good.
be on the lookout for that, folks, because I can promise you. Remember, he told me to watch Maniac around episode 40 something
Maniac.
on Netflix.
What's that about?
Exactly.
It's
No one
six-
knows because
it's
no one
six
watched it.
episodes. They get nominated for Emmys. What are you talking about?
Did you
What
watch
is it
it?
about?
Yes.
I think I heard of it.
It ain't about shit.
Maniac and Russian Doll great.
You see how you just added some other shit? I said Maniac. I never said nothing about no Russian Doll. Russian Doll probably good. I know
Russian Doll.
Maniac trash though.
Russian Doll.
I know that.
Y'all tripping.
Well, I guess that's it.
Wheels down.
I watched that movie with Mike Epps and T.I. They had like a restaurant called
Yeah, let's turn this off. Let's turn this off.
Hey, don't forget to shout out to Come and Shop, nigga.
Oh yeah. July 14th. Get your tickets. Links in all the bios on all the pages.
We should definitely do that at the top of the show next time.
Okay, well, we can do it now too.
Yeah, yeah. We got the Eventbrite up.
Hell yeah, $5 holler.
Oh yeah, go to the Comedy Store's website, scroll through, find us on the calendar. It's gonna be a great time. We're gonna have giveaways.
Quicker than you think.
Give them the whole date, man. Give them a plug.
July 14th, 8:30.
No, not 8:30.
It's not 8:30?
No, it's 10:30.
Oh, that's
It's 10:30.
Get the smoke with us 2 hours before the show starts.
Oh yes, 21 and up, 2 drink minimum. Come on down to the world famous Comedy Store located at 8433 West Sunset Boulevard. Oh my goodness, I'm good at this.
Yeah, man, and bring weed.
Drop promo.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some foods. We're gonna have some spirits. We're gonna have a good old fucking fashion
Special
time.
guests, don't forget special guests.
Oh yeah, just like our last special guest.
You never know. You don't even know who gonna be there, but they gonna be special.
Yeah, we don't even know, so it's gonna be amazing.
That's how special.
Everybody gonna be surprised by this.
Special like a motherfucker.
But until then, the wheels are down.
Trays up, seatbelts unlocked, Meldrick's Road.
Our Mildred's Road.
Yeah, the Meldrick's Road. Well, they ain't road, but we got the.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Till next time.
I can't believe we didn't talk about Tyson Fury. That's how weak that nigga is.
Go Browns.
That's how weak that fight was.
Go Lakers.
I didn't see. I saw the highlights.